Hey guys, this is Logan here, and I've come up with a cool little design here, Redstone Design, and I'll show you what it does first. So right here we've got a door. It's kind of hidden. Don't know how to get in. Obviously someone could just mine in, but if you just make it a little more discreet than this. But let's just say that you're out fighting and you want a place to store your treasure. If I place this redstone block here, it'll open up this piston door, which you can see here. And then you can access your treasure. And then all you have to do is remove that. It also works with the redstone torch. Ooh. I guess I did it too fast. The thing with this is that you can actually change the state quite easily, but I'll explain that later. Alright, so I'm just going to hop over to the tutorial, and yeah. Alright, so I'm here with the tutorial world, and you can see here that it's actually quite a small little contraption. Really doesn't require very many materials, but you can see if I place the redstone on this block right here, it opens this, and easy as that. Alright, so let me show you how. Let me just explain this, and then I'll do a tutorial, or I'll walk through making this. So first we have a bud switch that is combined with the T flip-flop. I forget what it's called, T bud switch, I guess, or something like that. Anyway, it just combines the two. It's really quite easy to do. And then I just have this hooked up to these two doors here. And then, because as bud switches work, it affects the state of all the blocks around that piston, this piston here. So when I place this redstone here, it edits the state of this block that I'm placing it on. So, see? Alright, what I was actually explaining earlier about how you could alter this is if I wanted this to be closed by default, or open by default rather. If you just hit it open, just do it really fast, you can make it skip a switch. So if I want it open by default, there we go. Now it's open like that. Alright, but let me show you how to make this now. So you're going to need a few things. Really, I guess you just need one, because you'd want this to all be hidden, I guess. You wouldn't really want this blue cloth, but I'm just going to use it just because. Alright, so to build the T flip-flop, or T bud switch, you're going to need a sticky piston, and then break this block here, put a redstone torch here, stone brick there, 3 redstone here, you need 2 blocks there, redstone repeater here, and then break that block, and there you have it. So when a block is updated here, you can see, and it's just coming, or the T flip-flop essentially allows you to do something that the T flip-flop allows for you to do something like an RS NOR latch, except having only one input, so it's quite useful. Alright, so then from here, since you're going to be altering this block here, I'm just going with what I did before. I just put a little wall here, and I'm just going to evenly space the sides, so that way I know where it is. Oh, I'm already getting confused. Actually, I'll just put this here, just to make it a little more clear where the piston is. So the piston is right underneath this block, and as you can see, it currently has this on. If I had that removed, But that's really kind of insignificant, as I showed you that little trick earlier where you can flip it around quite easily. Alright, so now just make the door down here. Ooh. So we're just going to need a couple of these on each side, up like that, and then I'm going to stick the wool there. Alright, so there we have it. Now just to redstone it up. Alright, so you can have something that looks like that. You're going to need to, because when you place a redstone torch on this block here, it powers both of these. Because it goes up, powers this block, and then it powers that. So that's the easiest way to get both of those powered. And then now we just need to send a signal attached to this. So I'll put another redstone torch underneath each of these, and that's going to revert it back to the default state. But we want it to by default to be closed. So we're going to have to turn this off, and I'll kind of explain here. If you want to turn off this, you'll need to give it a pulse, but you can't just make a straight line, because obviously that's just going to keep them both powered. What you can do is, if you have a line of redstone that's going to go into this, it'll power up the block, and then it'll change the power. So that's basically what we're going to do here. So I'm just going to go in here, place a redstone torch as an inverter. So now you can see that by default that is going to be closed. Now let's just run a wire from here right there. Oh, did I screw that up? Yes, I did. My bad. So what I need to do, alright, so let me just move this back one. Alright, so I'll have this there we go. Because as I said, you need to power the block in order to shut that off. So as you can see, this is fairly compact, and it's really quite simple to make. Easy to hide, as you can see in that other world that I had. But yeah, it's quite a simple little contraption, I guess. This really is just kind of useful for a hidden storage device, I guess, or room rather. It's not really useful. You'd actually want like an RS NOR latch if you wanted it to be useful as a like hidden room, because you could also make it so that if this had an RS NOR latch hooked up to it, you could place this here and then turn it off, and that would change the state so that this is open, and then you could have either pressure plates or a lever or a button. Probably a button. A lever probably wouldn't be too useful, but then that would change the state, and then it would close it again. So that's pretty much what you, two good options you could do with that. But yeah, that's the end of this tutorial. I guess this is my first kind of actual creation tutorial that I've made. It's not just like a let's play. So yeah, let me know what you think of this, and I'll see you next time.